Have you ever felt that you didn't deserve your success? Have you ever felt that one day somebody's going to tap you on your shoulder and say, hey, I think we made a mistake. You don't deserve to be here. That is what imposter syndrome is. Imposter syndrome is a psychological pattern where a person doubts their own accomplishments and has persistent fear of being found out as a fraud, despite their evidence of successes or competencies. If you are feeling like this, you're not alone. A lot of us experience imposter syndrome. Students, CEOs, professionals, artists. Seriously, someone you know might be experiencing imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is something that I was experiencing when I was going through university, when I was doing my interview, when I was even within the service that I'm in currently. It's that fear of being found out, that fear of feeling that you don't deserve to be there. And I've spoken to a lot of clients, and some of them are, majority of them, let's say, are female, and they experience this imposter syndrome. It's that fear of feeling that you don't belong. But why do we feel this way? I think for me, I've worked in a lot of different services, a lot of different organizations. And from a young age, I've always learned how to deliver customer service and to provide that information or to support people to the best of my ability. However, I've always had this nagging thought in the back of my head to whereas, you know, when you have to retain that information, so at times retaining information can be quite difficult for me. So having the confidence to retain that information, provide that information to somebody else and give them that clear instructions for them to find their way has always been somewhat difficult for me. So that imposter has always creeped in and always told me that you're not good enough, you're not meant to be here, you're not doing this right. At interviews, I find that the imposter always creeps up in me and it tells me, you know, you're not saying the right thing, that's not enough evidence, you're not giving specifics. And it always nags in the back of my head, How I've handled this imposter syndrome is I've sat in that imposter syndrome. Although you are experiencing imposter syndrome, it's experience. You're leading your way up to become that person. And I've always wanted to be the person that my imposter is because I want to know information. I want to be in a better position for myself. So I've learned to sit in my imposter syndrome. I've learned to utilize my imposter syndrome and make it work for me rather than me working for it. I've learned to manage how my imposter syndrome works. I've learned to, you know, do research. I've learned to do a lot of interviews. So I'm always working with my imposter to become the person that I essentially want to be in the long run. If you are experiencing imposter syndrome and you do have that inner voice, just keep telling yourself and keep reminding yourself that you are learning. This is new to you. You are growing. And as you do that, you keep telling yourself you're not an imposter because you are going to get to the position that you are aiming for in the long run. You're just human and also you belong here. So keep telling yourself that. And that's what I do in order for me to get to my positions or to be where I need to be. And for example, if you get to a job interview or you get to a position in life and you know, it doesn't work out for you, that's also okay. Everything that we are doing is a learning process. It's a learning process. And wherever I don't know, whatever organization, wherever you enter, know that you belong there. And if you don't feel like it's not right for you, it's not right for you. Keep working and keep pushing through to get into those spaces. What you need to do, and what I continue to do is remind myself of all my accomplishments, remind myself of all my achievements. It has been difficult for me. It has been hard for me, but through pushing myself through it, through guiding myself, through, you know, speaking to friends that have great friends around you that are going to be encouraging. Having great friends around me encourage me to, you know, go for it or do what you need to do will always get you to where you need to be. Imposter syndrome is common, but it's not permanent. Recognize the thoughts that you're having. Keep telling yourself that you belong where you are. Journal all your different wins. Give yourself that pat on your back. Have those supportive friends around you that you need to speak to. And most importantly, remember how you're feeling is all a part of growth. It's all about you working to where you need to be in your end goal. Just because you have that feeling, it doesn't mean you don't belong. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, drop me some comments and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the other side. Take care.